Sure that we're actually able to record. Why is a mirror in here?
Oh, that was so I could be able to
What's your excuse?
practice tricks.
You know, sometimes I wish we had face cam.
Probably do it eventually. I mean, we just got the TV right there. Just clip it on.
Yeah, well, like syncing up the the video with the audio, including edits. Yeah, so because I have to make sure that the audio we get from this matches the syncing of like our mouths in the video alongside all the junk that's happening on screen.
Okay, right.
So like it seems like a process to do. Anyway. Oops, not multiplayer. Oh, come on.
Multiplayer.
Multiplayer don't work.
Multiplayer.
Welcome back, SireVGames. We just watched the new episode of RWBY. And what is your hot take on it? Yay or nay? Excited or not?
Let's see. We got a new boy band. One of them.
Oh god,
probably
yeah.
dead.
Tweedledee and Tweedle Idiot.
Keep an eye out for any clues about who did this.
Yeah. I forgot their names, like Dudley or something.
I got Doodle out of that.
Doodle? I doubt that they named a guy Doodle.
Yeah, honestly, I didn't even pay attention to their names.
Yeah, I think I barely caught one of their names, and I thought that their name was Dudley.
So I had Doodle somewhere.
Doodle Bob. But yeah. So, well, like you didn't even answer, yay or nay. Did you like the episode? Like right now, hot take now, go.
I like it because what's it? You can get to see some of the girls' quirkiness.
Oh yeah, they're a lot more fun.
These are more dangerous
in these,
than the Grimm you fought before. When it
few
sees
scenes
you,
that
it will
they have.
spin before
Yeah.
it charges. While it's spinning, dodge
See,
out of
it
the
reminds
way.
me of
You'll be
how it
disoriented
used
after
to
it
be
passes
with
you. That's
them.
when you strike.
Dude, I hated it that Yang got so serious.
Oh yeah.
And now that she's back with her sister, she's back with her team. So now we get to see her. Hopefully we get to see her doing the whole gung ho thing.
Yeah, she's a lot more like laid back now because she has other people to like. I always think that there's a secret here. Does it?
You cannot pass.
Yeah, like.
You shall not
like
pass.
But yeah,
The Grimm won't let you.
But yeah, that's what I kind of like about the team actually being back together, because it wasn't even like in those movies where, oh, we're mad at each other, so that's why we separated. Like, they kind of separated for no good reason. It's like they separated because that's a thing storytellers do. You know?
Yeah, not exactly too clear as to what happened. So
Yeah.
So I understand what's it, Beacon fell and everything, but that wasn't really enough of a reason to go on and
Just bail on your friend.
Because what's it, Blake, she left because I guess she felt guilty?
I don't know, because like that Fauna storyline came out of like complete left field. Because it's like she didn't go because that plotline was happening. It's like she went and that plotline just so happened to happen. You know?
Yeah.
It just around her, the plot follows, you know? But,
let's see. Weiss was dragged away, so she didn't have a choice.
Yeah. Like, she's not old enough to make her own decisions. Really? Like, they're 16 around there, yeah?
Yeah. Yang, what's it? Ruby's the youngest, so yeah. So what's it? Yang and Ruby were pretty much dry. What's it?
Well,
they went home because what's it?
Well, one had to
fell unconscious.
recuperate.
Yeah,
Actually, both of them did.
well, one lost a limb, so you can't exactly automatically do everything.
And then Ruby used her main character power to defeat Cinder.
Yeah.
Good job, team.
Nice work.
That's why I'm gonna call this Silver Eyes, by the way. Until it's confirmed to be other than something. Which I have a theory that it has something to do with, like, mirrors and stuff. It's all like...
Look what I found.
those, like, her silver eyes only work against a maiden. As a counter or a retaliation. Because, like, she doesn't access them all the time. She's only accessed them, I think, twice. And both times she was facing off against Cinder. One time it worked, one time it didn't.
Yeah, it was a bit cut off by freaking Emerald.
Yeah. But, for my hot take, I like it. If this is just a little slow start, slow build up to
I know
it.
it's a stretch, but
kinda-
maybe you operate that
I like it.
mechanism
Yeah,
to
because
extend
I
the
don't
break.
think like I said, I don't think it was too bad. It's like, I'm pretty sure they probably could have done a bit better, but it's alright for what it is for now.
I'm like, with what we had
it worked.
for the last two volumes, I really like
Crack
it.
some ribs.
Because it's like getting back to basics. It's
Yeah.
like first day of school for more than one reason, I feel. Because they really emulated what they did as a team for the first time, you know? Where it's like they had to team up to take down a giant Grimm.
Yeah, they haven't done that in a while. Like,
When
I
was
still,
the last time they did that, actually?
well, what's it, as a complete team.
They weren't united during the attack on Beacon, yeah?
They kind of had to divide and conquer there.
Yeah. Well, divide and get their butts kicked.
Well, yeah, I guess.
I'm like, they had small victories. Like, defeating Torchwick, which, I guess, and then Neo.
I guess.
Yeah, I think that neither of those guys are dead. Because, you actually pointed out something in the, title sequence.
Spoiler alert.
Yeah. Well, like, I think that was kind of implied going into this, that we're talking about this episode, but, in the sequence for this volume, you actually see a bowler hat, which we commonly associate with Torchwick. So, that might actually mean that he's still alive.
There's still a possibility of that.
Good, because that was such an unceremonious way to die. Unceremonial?
It's like he's gonna go through the grim experiences of being eaten.
But I'm not gonna add any edits to this, so I have to do all rim shots verbally. Dang it. I was wondering when I was gonna die.
Ah, me too.
Still my turn, though.
Oh yeah, you got once.
Yes.
Death 1. Is it ever gonna be more than one death?
No. Oh, wait, hold up. Before I do this, I should probably use the skill point.
Probably should upgrade.
Yeah, I had one on Ruby, but I didn't use it. So team attack. Frostbite now damages all enemies in the surrounding area. Dang it.
Me too.
Yeah, I'll do that one. Alright.
I know it's a
Yeah,
stretch, but maybe
what else
you
is that?
operate.
Okay,
that mechanism to
can we
extend
talk
the range.
about the frickin' relic?
I know.
Okay.
I was gonna say.
Yeah, like, that thing is so small now.
Ah,
That
it
thing
worked.
was supposed to be like a huge lamp,
Attract
but
some
now
grip.
it's
Happy
tiny.
hunting.
Like, you can fasten it on your waist, which is exactly what Oscar is doing.
It's like, what did Ozpin do? Did he just use his magic to shrink it?
I don't know. Like,
like-
we've missed a lot.
It's like, if anything, he probably did do that, cause
Like, off screen.
probably, cause what you know, he used magic to go and make Raven and Crow into birds, but according to him, that didn't exactly take much magic to do that.
Just a snap of the fingers, just like, yeah, you're a crow now. Well, you're a crow, you're a raven. I guess there's a difference.
So, well, I guess maybe he did reduce it, just to be more fashionable or something. I don't know.
Unless it's kind of like Hiccup's hat in How to Train Your Dragon. Well, like his helmet, breast hat. Where, if you actually pay attention to that, the horns on his helmet are actually bigger when he's not wearing it.
Huh.
Because, like, I guess it doesn't look good the way they had it. So whenever he puts it on, the horns actually get slimmer. So maybe that's just what they did for this. It's like, the lamp is going to be huge so long as you take it off of him.
I guess so. So already there's confusion.
Oh god. Dang. Okay, you're dead. But, yeah, it kind of, like, confused me because, like, the second I saw Oscar, I was like, hey, my boy Oscar. And then it's like, oh my god, what the heck are you doing, boy? You're an idiot. Just like, him having that, friggin' relic just on his hip is super dangerous because he is the least powered person there. Because Oscar kind of refuses to allow Ozpin to take
I know
over
it's a
sometimes.
Stretch, but maybe you operate.
Yeah.
It's
that
like, no, I can handle this
to
even
extend
though
the
I
bridge.
know Jack.
Ah,
It's
it
like,
worked.
yeah, no, you
To
don't.
attract some grip. Happy hunting.
But yeah, that was a major red flag to me. And then we realized it's an even bigger red flag for Grimm. Because apparently it attracts them. So,
Yeah. So I'm just kind of wondering what happened.
should they have, like, kept that in a canister or something? Like, how strong is this? Like, can you just, like, put it in a mason jar? Because we know apparently it'll fit.
Yeah, let's see. I'm not too sure what's gonna go on. I guess it's being inside that chamber. Kept the actually being sealed away. Actually, make sure that the Grimm can't detect it.
Yeah.
Otherwise, all these places would be overrun with Grimm.
Well, they are.
Well, I'm not saying that. Well, they're not technically overwhelmed with Grimm or nothing, because they're not constantly being attacked. I know that
Wait, hold
like,
on.
the Grimm are always there.
Are the Grimm attracted to it out of instinct? Or is it because Salem wants it?
It's probably because Salem wants it, but I don't think that they're actually aware enough to go and do that.
It's all like, ooh, pretty thing. Mama wants it.
That's why? You don't know.
So yeah, what else is that? For some reason, I felt like Crow's voice seemed a bit weird. Like, it kind of seemed more gravelly. That's kind of just a Netflix.
You never saw it
Netflix.
Netflix. Crow, the solo
Never
series.
saw it coming.
But
It would be interesting.
before RWBY. But we get to know how you turn into a crow. But yeah, I think it felt a little bit more gravelly than normal. But that might just be me. Oh, and by the way, how the heck did Neptune get there? At the terminal?
Like I said, train.
But like he
Almost
steps
there.
in on the show just like, oh yeah, I've been here the entire time. It's like, no, you haven't.
Who
like-
do not like me?
It's kind of like I don't know. There's a character I'm thinking about that kind of just like steps into a series and it's like, oh yeah, I've been here for a while. No, you haven't. This is your first episode. It's like, we haven't seen Neptune in like 2 volumes. And he acts like he knows who Ilya is.
Say, oh, crud.
Like sucks, by the way. Still
Yeah.
your turn.
Oh, yeah.
You still got Yang. But yeah, like, how does he know who Ilya is?
Well, what's it? They have been given 2 weeks from the last volume and this volume.
2 weeks?
I think, yeah, I believe it was 2 weeks.
That's it?
2 weeks.
2 weeks is not enough time to be all like, oh, this is them, this, because like they still have to recuperate from like everything that happened. But like, didn't a lot of that place get destroyed? Did they just bail on them?
I know it's a stretch, but maybe you operate that mechanism to extend the bridge.
I forget. It's been a while since we watched this guy.
Ah, it worked.
But like,
Seems to attract some
it
grill.
seems like
Happy hunting.
they kind of just showed up, and then that doesn't seem like a lot of time for like Neptune to be like, oh, who's this chick? Let me go flirt with her. And it's like, what? Dude, you haven't been here for a while, and this is the thing you're gonna do? And
The first thing you do.
yeah, and like Sun even says, oh, I suck as a leader. Well, I'm gonna go lead my team. It's like, what?
Go do the thing I suck at.
Yeah. It's kind of like in my stories, Maybeth, who constantly cooks even though she sucks at it.
Man, there's so many. Yeah, what's it? So many kinds of characters like that.
Like, what else?
It's like if you ever watch any of you anime people, if you ever watch Monster Musume, you know which one I'm talking about.
Ooh, or Blake, how she sucks and still tries. Okay. I'm not gonna take cheap jabs at her just for no reason. She was good in this episode.
Yeah, she seemed better than.
She seemed emotionally stable for once.
Yeah, and what's it? She's not gonna have Sun anymore.
Yeah. She switches over to another blonde. So yeah,
Oh, you Bumblebee
shippers.
fans.
Yeah, for that one episode, that was proof of that. But whatever. I'm not gonna get into an argument about this, even though it makes no sense. But what else is there? I was kind of hoping that that huntsman on the train died, or something worse than got a bruise.
Yeah, I would have hoped that he at least, what's it, got his arm decapitated. It's like, no, what's it?
Severed.
Severed.
Decapitation is-
dismembered. Yeah, I wish he was dismembered. That would have
There you
made.
That's reservedly for the head, by the way. But yeah,
I don't need to know that.
I feel like you do. But what else is there?
Jeez, take your time, why don't you?
Hey.
Oh, can we take just like a solid minute to talk about the whole Rooster Teeth situation?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I understand why they're doing this, but we have had so many problems with it already. Okay, first off, the premiere is only a technical premiere, I feel, because it's only a premiere for people who have Rooster Teeth first. Because we had to wait another week. That's why this episode is late.
That tickle.
Yeah.
But like, please don't die. You're almost done.
So close.
And yeah, and I understand that YouTube is kind of like a quote-unquote different place than what it used to be. But it's like, yeah, it kind of shafts anyone who wanted to watch it sooner, but waiting a week isn't the worst thing. The worst thing was that their website is incompatible with our TV that we use to watch all of the previous episodes.
And not only that, it's also incompatible with my phone. So.
Yeah, it'll show the player, and it shows that like an ad is gonna play, but it's not playing. So it stopped dead in the tracks right there. So we had to actually watch the episode on my laptop, which, yeah, it could have been worse. But I thought they were kind of kidding when they said that the player sucks on that. But no, that thing actually legit sucks.
Yeah, with it, it shows that you could be able. It should be playing an ad. It never plays an ad.
Yeah.
So I have no idea what to do.
Yeah.
So it kind of got screwed. And even when I tried to sign up for that whole fest thing, it still didn't even work.
We'll take your money first. Whoops, doesn't work.
He said, but it was free.
The free trial you have to pay for.
Dude, what the heck?
What else is there? Oh my god, Nora and Ren are so cute. They better not die.
Yep, they finally got together. Time to die.
I don't know if they've actually gotten together per se, but they're extremely closer than what they were, and they were already pretty close. Because like in the opening sequence, well, I find it weird calling it an opening sequence because it was at the end, but I guess it is for like all the future episodes. Like during the opening sequence, you see like Ren sitting on a bench and like just Nora like draped over him, and it's like, ah, cute. But yeah, that's something I like.
That's gonna leave a mark.
That it's like we're actually progressing these characters. It's not like, oh, we have to hit restart on them. Kind of like, but
yeah. So was it in the next episode? Ren will forget everything,
amnesia,
and he will leave Nora behind.
Aw. I feel like she would slap him until he remembers.
Remember? It's a freaking gravity slam his face.
Ooh, or like the Pikachu versus Pikachu thing.
Oh.
Just like perpetually slapping him and crying.
Come on, you gotta remember. You gotta remember.
But yeah, what else is there?
Just
Oh.
as I thought, more sabotage
Jean-
from our friend with the symbol. But
Jean's
those
cheerleader
creatures-
power is in full
Someone
effect.
trying to capture Grimm?
Oh yeah.
I don't
But,
like
like,
the looks
okay,
of this.
There
For
were
now,
a
let's just
few
focus on
ways
the
they
objective.
could have
Defend
portrayed
control
that.
center while I undo the damage.
But like
Get
he
ready.
kind of stuck out his fingers like a weird kind of like zap situation where it
Oh yeah.
because like given his gauntlets his fingers look kind of like fat, even though we know them not to be. But like they look blocky, and like him just like directing those like like his fingers at the wound just kind of seemed weird.
Like with my magic hands,
Yeah.
I will heal you.
Yeah. And what's the range on that, by the way? Like, he have to be like 5 inches away, or could he do it long distance? Like, he's only had this semblance for, I guess, 2
Keep up the
weeks.
good work.
So it's like,
Yeah, that probably would be. So it's like, I guess he had some practice in it.
practice with what?
I don't know, trying to increase other people's aura.
But doing what? They haven't been doing anything for 2 weeks.
I know.
It's like, let me boost you to speed up doing chores, Ruby.
It's like, you were fast before.
Oh, speaking of which, we actually learned something new that Ruby can do. She can actually carry other people into her, like, pedal dance. And,
yeah, that seems
like,
pretty cool.
yeah, she carried Weiss into it, and, like, it swirled it with white. And it's like, has she been able to do that?
Well, that's pretty awesome.
That would
I'd like to have a ride like that. Just to go right with it like that. Just to know what it's like.
yeah, that would be nice. I wonder what the extent of that is. Are we gonna see like a friendship tornado of like red, white, black, and yellow? Like a missile of all of them going at it? If that happens, I totally call it.
Increase the momentum.
I can imagine they could do that, well, like... do you remember, like, the... Actually, no, you wouldn't remember it because you've never seen it. In My Little Pony, they have... In My Little Pony... Let me talk. They have, like, this Elements of Harmony or some junk like that, where they do, like, this friendship canon.
Friendship cannon? What the hell is going on in this show?
Well, like, it's modernized.
Just a little longer. We're
But, like,
almost
the only
ready.
reason I know this is because, Paul.
Oh.
Because he's a brony. Like, he kind of, like, dragged me into, like, at least looking into certain things. And, like, imagine what they tried to do on Gravity Falls. You know, like, everybody holding hands and junk. That, like, for the Zodiac to defeat Bill Cipher. It's kind of like that, but theirs actually worked. I have no idea what would have happened with the, like, in Gravity Falls when everybody held hands, because we didn't get to see the full extent of that.
Yeah.
Like, it could have been a friendship blazer. but, like, apparently that's what happens when the friends unite in My Little Pony.
We are friendship united.
Our friendship makes a freaking laser beam! But, like, yeah. What else is there?
I make a tiny explosion.
What else did we have in this episode?
Go, team.
Oh,
Just
wait, hold up.
received a report.
Something that kind of bothered
Right,
me.
the symbol we've been seeing belongs to
It is
Merlot
like
Industries. It's an old research
Crow
and development
semblance.
corporation far
He
before
says that
your
it's
time.
bad luck.
The company was crippled by the
Which
collapse of Mountain
I have
Glen,
like a
where they lost their primary
long-running
facility and
idea
chief
slash
staff
theory
members.
that
They never recovered from the incident. and
that's
eventually
not
shut
exactly
down.
how
Begs
his
the
semblance
question.
works.
Why is their technology
Because, like,
suddenly popping up in the Emerald
If you think
Forest?
about Crow,
I've never been one
he's
for riddles
one
and
to like
history.
hate himself.
More of a man of action, if I do say so
You know?
myself.
Yeah.
But I think
And-
I know someone who can
And
help.
the thing is that
Onward.
we have
to
had
victory.
examples of people misinterpreting their semblance, or like they don't think they have one, or like withdrawn, or like they don't fully understand what their semblance is by themselves. So
yeah.
that's why I think that Crow's semblance isn't actually bad luck. He just thinks that about himself. It's like, everywhere I go, terrible things happen. So I'm assuming that my semblance is bad luck. But I don't think that's the case. Like, that's his, like, mental excuse as to why bad things happen around him.
So maybe he just has the ability to jinx things, but doesn't know how to control it.
Yeah, like, maybe. Did you want to go a full hour? Because I still have, like, a few things I want to talk about.
Let's see, why not?
Okay. Wow, you're already on level 5 on Yang.
I am?
Yeah,
Nice.
and I'm only on level 3 for everyone else. Was there
Eat my
any chess
dust.
piece? This isn't a contest, but you're going down. Okay.
Oh, you can
Professor
skill
Porch
up.
informed me that you found some old Merlot Industries technology
Oh,
interfering
for
with
some
security
reason,
network.
like, that kind of threw me off. Because I was
Alright, Mikey,
expecting
everything.
port.
Either way, I believe it
Oh,
should
yeah.
be worth investigating the Merlot Industries building in Mountain Glen. If my old maps are still accurate, it should be located somewhere near the center of town. Just do your best not to end up like the brilliant men and women who
But
work.
yeah, okay, what else is there?
I
Oh,
thought we were done with Mountain Glen.
you know something that's really weird? The appearance of Adam in this episode. Not like he looked weird, but like he kind of just showed up and then was in one scene and that's it.
Yeah.
Like that really didn't have to be in this episode. They could have saved that for like the second episode. If you hear a weird jackhammer noise, that's our dog biting himself.
Well, he's scratching himself.
Yeah, what else is there?
Yeah. Let's see. When it comes to Adam, I know that he's supposed to still be in this, I guess. But I don't feel like I don't understand why he even got his own
Character trailer?
yeah, he got his own character trailer, which I personally believe that it should have just been of the girls,
Yeah.
not of Adam,
Yeah.
who one
Arguably is a girl.
yeah, well, it's supposed to be about Team Ruby,
Yeah.
and then you wind up making a trailer for that guy.
Yeah, I mean, like, even
Is
I,
it- this
you know
isn't
what
even
would have
like-
been interesting though? A character trailer for Salem. I would have loved that.
That would be interesting, but still, it goes against my thought of it's still supposed to be about Team Ruby, though.
Well, like, but the thing is that like, if think about if it was like in the Avengers, you always get these character posters of like, oh, here's the Avengers, but then like, oh wait, hold up. The best comparison I can think of for this is that in the end of a lot of the different Avengers movies, you have, oh, Iron Man will return, the Hulk will return or whatever. But then, like, at the end of Infinity War, it says Thanos will return, and that kind of like makes your heart sink. Like, oh God, we're not done with this. And it's like, that was actually like really effective with how that was going. And like, I feel like that would be the way Salem would have felt if she did a character trailer. It's like, oh, you had Ruby, like Team Ruby for a few like volumes, and then you get Salem. It's like, oh God.
Well, that's an issue. It
But
appears the
then,
bridge is
like,
blocked.
I feel like
Building 2 line
the
mapping
Adam
should be able
one
to
would
take
have
features
been
of the city's old waterway
if
system.
Loki got a character trailer for the Avengers movie, and I'm like, okay, it's not really threatening.
It's like, we know all about him, so yeah, all he's doing is causing problems and mischief.
Make the switch to
Yeah,
overlock.
like-
I hope it still works. It looks a little rusty.
Ooh, isn't this where Ursa show up?
Ursa?
Yeah.
I forget, what Ursa?
Ursa, for a key point, Ursa in Latin means bear.
Oh, okay. For some
Fun
reason,
fact.
I thought gorilla.
No. Have we even seen a Gorilla Grimm?
I don't think so.
Challenge right now. Gorilla Grimm. Say that 5 times fast.
Gorilla Grimm, Gorilla Grimm.
Haha.
Guys
yeah.
can only go up to 1.
But yeah, like, that would have been interesting if Salem got one.
Yeah, I suppose so. Then we'd be able to go and see what's going on her side. Speaking of her side, what about the others? Is it like, what happened to Emerald and...
Mercury, Hazel, Tyrion.
Yeah, like, apparently it has been 2 weeks, but we still don't know what exactly is happening.
Well, they ran away. They pulled the Blake.
So, what then? Are they just being tortured by Salem right now?
I don't think they're getting tortured, especially not Emerald. Actually, no. Actually,
Because what's it?
Emerald was close to Cinder, so.
So, she is... Cinder's dead. Assuming,
Well,
right?
again, I don't think she's dead. Just like Torchwick and Neo, I don't think she's dead.
Yeah, I personally don't think Neo or Torchwick is dead. Mostly Neo, simply because in the presence of that bowler hat is also that character that we apparently have remaining hidden.
I don't honestly think that that's Neo, because that would be such an obscure thing to like. Ooh, who is this? Neo. It's like, okay.
Okay, who knows? But then again, what's it? You gotta remember, Neo is short. I think she might be the shortest person.
Well, also Neo is kind of like a show-off slash she can't go anywhere discreetly. She kind of makes a scene.
Yeah.
So it's all like,
Unless something happened after the death of Torchwick or something, I don't know.
I became very discreet and silent, like how I've always been. Because she's mute, yeah?
Yeah.
Either she's mute or she just chooses not to speak.
Because what's it? Heck, even in her chibi, she doesn't say anything. She just uses signs.
Yeah.
Station.
Like Wile E. Coyote.
Yeah. Yeah. I would like to see Neo again. That'd be pretty cool.
I wouldn't. A running theme of hating her.
Yeah, just because you don't like the ice cream. doesn't
Well,
mean you have
I
to
like
hate
the
it.
ice cream. Well, actually, no. I hate the ice cream because of Neo. What are you talking about?
Okay, whatever.
What are you talking about? Because, okay, the thing is that when Neo was introduced, it was at the point of the series where I felt like, okay, I know exactly how Monty thinks. I know, I know the way he tells stories just by, like, the signs I'm seeing. And then this person with, yep, here are the Ursa. The thing is that when I saw Neo, like, with pink, white, and is it black or brown? Brown. Like, I was like, who is this? Neapolitan? And then Torchwick looks to her and it's like, thank you, Neo. I'm like, Okay, I'm kind of done right now.
That's how you write yours.
Well, like, I know, but, like, that's why I'm, like, okay, whatever. Because it's, like, sometimes even when, in my stories, I give myself, like, an eye roll, like, this is so stupid. But I'm doing it anyway. Because, like, a lot of times when I write, I like to not take myself too seriously. And personally, that there's an obvious route to have that character go. And it's like, yeah, name them Neapolitan. I'm probably gonna die soon, but... Oh, okay, I forgot how this thing worked. Wait, so do I have to dodge out of the way of it first and then, like, it'll just spaz out? Yeah, okay, there we go. It'll stun itself. Yeah. It's probably... Hey guys, we're actually talking about the game. What? I hate Ursa, by the way. Not like as a concept, just like in this game.
They are pretty good game for their design. Well, considering they're just simply bad.
For their design, God made this.
Okay, sure, whatever. What's it?
Good work, God. On this other quadruped.
So I believe it was Salem? I don't know.
You gotta go off of weird creation myths, huh?
See, I need a reboot on who created what in this world. Gotta go back to
reboot. You mean a refresher?
Reboot, refresher. Whatever. Point is, oops, I forget who created what. Wasn't it supposed to be like that brother? Evil brother or something?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure, like, there was, like, good brother, bad brother. And then they decided, well, the evil brother probably made the Grimm. I'm just assuming. But then, they decided to make one last creation together, and that was humans.
Yeah.
That episode's actually on YouTube, so.
Go watch it. Enjoy it. Go get the whole volume entirely. It's on Blu-ray.
Oh yeah! Wait, hold up. Which volume was that? 4? That was when they were still traveling, so...
Yeah, that's gotta be... It's more than likely 4.
Yeah, they were at a campfire.
And then volume 5 is when the team finally
They
got
lived
together.
at this weird Hotel Pagoda thing. I don't know, that volume was weird. But... Oh, that old lady, who... For people who have played Breath of the Wild, kind of looks like a hybrid of Pura and that rock star scientist. I forget his name because I prefer to go to Pura.
Rockstar Scientist?
Yeah, it's a thing in Breath of the Wild. You really should play or something.
I was gonna say...
Oh, Robbie! His name is Robbie. Yeah, he's like a rockstar scientist. Sometimes he'll like say something and it's accentuated with like a guitar riff. Like, oh, we shall defeat Calamity Ganon, and then like you hear an electric guitar in the background,
Huh.
and it's like, wow, dude, okay, I guess.
Yeah, we win.
You know what she kind of reminds me of? Was it Maz Kanata?
Oh yeah, Maz Kanata
Hey, souvenir.
from Force Awakens, and also Last Jedi. For that
Yeah.
1 second clip.
Yeah. He's like, when you first see her, it's like, yeah, she seems important.
Not really.
Well, she stands out.
Eh.
Which apparently, if you stand out in any show,
Oh, we're
you
still
are...
we're still talking. Oh, okay, we're talking about the actual character. I thought you meant Maz Kanata.
No, I'm talking about mystery old woman here on RWBY.
Yeah. Okay.
But what's it? If
Yeah.
you stand
Agreed on that at least.
Yeah. If you stand out on, if you stick out on any show, it's like if everyone else has like brown hair or like basic hair, and you come out with like
I can't believe
Pink.
bright pink or green hair.
Or Yu-Gi-Oh styled hair. You know,
It's
like.
like you're important to the
You're a
story.
main
You
character.
just nobody wants to talk about you right now.
Watch out, team. Treasure
You're
hunt
not
will have to
plot
wait until you
relevant
kill
yet.
those grips.
Yeah. It was kind of obvious that the woman was going to be important, but like she hasn't shown her importance yet. We just get this sense that she's gonna be important because she was in the opening sequence, and yeah, she has goggles.
Yeah. And they do the
What
whole-
if she's Barry? If she's Barry, I called it, and everybody owes me $1. Just
don't have-
everyone in general.
You do not have a Patreon.
Well, that doesn't mean they can't give me $1 because I won a bet they didn't know they participated in. Oh god.
Now
this
somebody's
thing.
going to believe that.
And if they do, they owe me $2.
Oh boy. Okay, did something happen? Because this Asa was so much easier to take down.
I think this thing is at half health. Oh, okay. It was the calm before the storm. I'm just gonna stay at a middle distance. Yeah, what else is there?
I think Ruby needs to invest in a fully automatic rifle.
Probably. She doesn't really have a lot of opportunities to, like, flex her sniper muscles.
You know what I'd like to see? Is it the girls upgrading their weapons?
Oh, yeah. They've been kind of the same ever since,
Yeah.
like, the
It
first
was it.
volume.
If you remember, they actually made their own these weapons themselves.
Yeah.
It's like, it would be nice to see if they actually upgraded. It's like the only person
Because-
who's got an upgrade for their weapon is John.
Oh, yeah. And that... It kind of feels weird. Oh, God, Pyrrha, yeah. She hasn't been plot relevant in, like, 2 volumes.
Yeah.
Is she still important? Have they dropped that? That or, like, Ruby has psychedelic dreams about somebody who doesn't matter. Actually, no, they weren't even psychedelic.
See, I'd like to see him be able to bring her back.
I'm kind of wondering once, like, when are they going to, like, explore the aspects of death in this world. Because I feel like that's on the horizon somewhere. What the heck just happened?
The tower fell.
Oh. Was that something we were waiting for?
Oh, I forgot that's an actual thing. But yeah, the tower fell.
Oh, okay. Oh, I finished the level? Huh. Without dying.
Oh. Alright.
Huh.
Now what?
Did you... What else was there? Let's just chill on this screen for a while. What else was there?
Let's see here.
Let's go through the list. Ruby. She was Ruby, like usual. She was pretty cute in it because like it's like let's do team exercises, video games.
Yes. Time to.
Let's play Grimm Eclipse.
It's all the rage right now.
No, it's not even all the rage now. We're just using this as a medium for like a podcast. What else is there?
Weiss is going back home again.
Is she?
She's from Atlas.
Oh,
And they're going to Atlas.
okay, cool.
And she doesn't want to go there. She
Eh.
even says like she spent all the effort to get away from Atlas to be with them. And now they're going back.
Oh man, they're gonna have to deal with the terrible father and the douchey brother.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure Weiss is the only Schnee that's not a douche.
What about Winter?
She's kind of a douche.
Yeah. Yeah, but she's loving towards her sister.
Yeah.
In a firm kind of way.
Yeah. I mean, like, they even exaggerated in the Ruby Chibi where it's all like, all Weiss wants is affection, and it's all like, she's just all serious and drunk. It's like, okay. But, what else is there?
But she still likes her, so
Yeah.
it's fine.
Blake. Yeah, she was okay in this. Like, she didn't cause any problems. She actually did this cool tag team thing with Yang with her rope. What's this called? Gamble Shroud.
I forget that one.
Yeah. Gamble Shroud, Crescent Rose, Don't Tell Me, Merton Aster, and then Amber Silica.
There we go.
Cool. But yeah. What about Yang? She seems back to herself. She didn't make a pun yet. I don't think. Unless I didn't catch it. I feel like she would have made a big deal out of it. Like, ha! Get it!
See, I'm pretty sure you would see the smile on her face.
Yeah. I wonder what she got, what Ruby got her at the gift store.
Oh yeah, we never did find out. It's gonna be rather curious to go and see what's going on with that little gift.
Yeah.
See,
Unless it's not important.
see, then it turns out that old lady has it and she's either eating it or using it.
Or doing that at the same time. Figure that one out. What else is there?
How do you use...
Juniper. Jean. I mean... Was this kind of...
Junip.
Juner. Because the P is dead.
The P is silence.
Well, P is... Rest in peace. So it would be Junripper. She's replaced with R-I-N-P. But,
Junior.
what else? Yeah, Jean... Was there this kind of, like, weird vibe between him and Ruby? Where it's like... Are they trying to tee up this? It's like... Because in the opening sequence, we do see Jean kind of like hold Oscar up to the wall, and it's like, is there gonna be a thing?
It's gonna be
Like,
tension in between them.
It's not gonna be like, oh, I like her more. Slam him against the wall. Like, I feel like Ozpin is going to do something that endangers RWBY, and then Jean is gonna get like pissed off at that, and it's like, whoa, dude, just like chill out. And it's like, why are you getting so defensive over this? And it's like, oh, maybe because he likes her.
Oh, what's it? Oscar kind of seems to have
Well, that's why.
interest.
Because like, okay, the thing is that like Oscar, I hope that they don't go the route of, oh, I like her, and it's like that kind of like love triangle sort of thing, where it's like, okay, that's just gonna be annoying. If it's like they both care about RWBY, like, because I saw Oscar liking RWBY a mile away, and Jean liking RWBY, that's not out of possibility because of the first episode that they actually shared with each other. Because it's like they were kind of like outcasts, and then they like found each other.
Yeah.
So like,
Vomit Boy.
I don't remember that part, but
That was in the very first episode.
but like the thing is that that would make sense if they liked each other. But then like, I don't see Jean getting pissed off at Oscar because Oscar likes RWBY. I see, especially with how Ozpin acts and what he does, I see Ozpin possessing Oscar to do something extremely stupid that puts RWBY in danger. And then like Jean getting pissed off at not only Ozpin but Oscar for having him do that. So it's all like, yo, dude, back off. And it's like, why are you so obsessed with this? And it's like, maybe I like her. Like, that's the way I hope that it goes. If this is the way this is getting teed up.
Yeah. Or maybe Oscar and Ozpin are arguing with each other so much that they don't take action.
Well, that would qualify as doing something stupid. But like, yeah, like I feel like whatever that is, it's going to have something to do with Oscar, Ozpin, Jean, and the safety of RWBY. Because I don't think that he's still into Weiss. Like, because if so, like, that's kind of like whatever. If he is, okay. I don't really care. I feel like Weiss can do better. Like, I wouldn't even mind if she just stayed single throughout the entire show. Like, not everybody has to be in a relationship.
Yeah, I guess. It's like, I know she kind of had an interest for Neptune, but
He sucks.
Yeah.
So, no.
See, the dude's afraid of water,
And his name is Neptune, so that's like me being like, actually, okay, an apt example would be like, oh, I am the world's greatest fisherman. I'm deathly allergic to fish, by the way. It's like, I ain't getting near the ocean, but trust me, if I was out there, you'd know. Like, yeah, it's stupid. But, yeah, Ren and Nora are cute. And Pierre's still dead. And Crow, yeah, he's Crow.
You know what I'd like to know about? Ruby's mother.
The one that's dead?
Yes.
Summer?
Yeah.
Probably a maiden.
Because apparently she is dead, but she seemed to have had some sort of
Oh, yeah.
importance, considering that she was in the the title sequence.
She
in
might
those
be
other
the
ones.
she might be the like mysterious character. Now that I think about it.
Yeah, because we don't know exactly what was going on with that way back when.
Yeah. Huh.
And
I didn't think about that. Yeah, like she might be like the ooh, I'm the hooded figure, just like kind of like the babushka lady in Queen of Dolores.
Yeah.
That would be interesting if that's actually like summer, but then that would mean that it's like another volume in a row where it's like the mysterious person is the mother. It's like what again?
It's like these mothers.
It's like I am Raven. It's like I am Summer. It's like who next? Weiss's mom.
Oh my gosh, she's dead too.
Quote unquote. So it's like I am. What's her name?
I don't know, actually.
Mrs. Schnee.
Mrs. Schnee.
What other mothers would
See,
there
no,
be?
she.
Who's Oscar's mom? Well, actually, we've seen Oscar's mom.
No, we heard Oscar's mom.
I am. What's his last name?
I think we only got Oscar.
I think they mentioned the last name. I think it starts with an O. Probably alliteration and junk. But yeah, like, now that I think about it, it would be cool if that is summer. But it would not be cool if they're doing the same trick as before. That's like... If in Star Wars, the original trilogy, it's like, I am your father. And then Kylo Ren talks to Rey. It's like, I am your father. And it's like, again? It's just like, we're doing this again? Like, the father reveal was very different in that movie, at least, where it's all like, Han is the father. Spoiler alert. But, like, yeah, Han is the father of Kylo Ren. Everybody saw that from, like, a freaking, like, century away. It's like, yeah, we saw that coming. So many theories about that, and they all came true. But, like, I really would be interested if that's summer. I hope they do something other than mysterious reveal, I am powerful deity. Because then we're gonna have to have freaking Summer, Raven, Salem, and 2 other people fight. And right now is a good time to bring up my thought on who is it? Cinder. Because if Cinder is dead and the transitive properties of maidens is accurate, then that means that there are only 2 people that Salem could have transferred the powers of the maiden to. One very purposeful and one extremely accidental. Because I have a theory that it's going to be very telling of Cinder on who the power ends up with. Either she loves Emerald, like, so deeply, and was so protective of her, that was the last person she thought of, and Emerald now has the maiden powers. Or, on the opposite side of the coin, she hates RWBY so much that she accidentally gave the power to her. Because those are the only 2 people that I can possibly see getting the maiden powers. Like, yeah, RWBY by accident, Emerald on purpose. And whenever we figure out who got what, we will know exactly, like, Cinder's, like, most deepest character. did she hate so badly or love so deeply? You know?
Or so blankly, and did it?
It just kind of
went to went to Salem.
I don't think that's how that works.
Like,
it's not
somehow
like
she just popped into her mind. It's like, I wonder what Sam's gonna think about. Oh crap! I'm about to die.
but like, if I was writing the show, that would like be the path of where this is gonna go. Like, it's either those two for me, especially considering they're both gemstones. But like, I feel like realistically, it's those two paths. If you want to believe what Raven says, go ahead.
There's always another way.
Yeah. That'd be super lame if that's the reveal. It's like just in passing. Just like, oh yeah, that person's gonna kill me. Oh well, I'm dead anyway.
Either way, I'm dead.
But yeah. I can't think of anybody else who she would think of. Because she didn't really get to know any of the other team members. And she freaking hates Ruby. Like, because she messed up her face and destroyed her arm. I don't know how exactly. It was kind of like a big flash of light. And that, holy crud, that giant Grimm is still frozen, yeah?
Probably. I wonder what Glenda Goodwitch has been doing.
Good wash?
I said Goodwitch.
No, you didn't, but whatever.
You can listen to
Good
the audio.
witch.
Anyways. What's it? What was I saying?
Glenda Good Watch.
Let's say Good Watch. Anyways. I'm pretty sure she probably at least cleaned that up. I mean, she is able to reassemble things.
That or she died off screen.
I would hate that.
Yeah.
She has to be a maiden.
Maiden or something close to it.
I mean, come on. She has freaking spellbound powers.
Yeah.
She's gotta have something.
Yeah, I don't know. Like,
I mean,
I really want to have faith in the writers that they're not gonna kind of like just ignore that entire first episode.
I mean, seriously, there's nobody else who can do that.
So far that we've seen.
Yeah, what's it?
This world is big.
And it's already been 6 volumes. And no one else besides maybe a Shani could be able to go in and do that.
Yeah.
But still, she went toe to toe
with Cinder. I feel like you're gonna mention that every episode.
I probably am.
Frickin' good witch!
Like, she's great. I mean, come on.
Until like you're so delusional that you reach a point of that great watch, great wrench. It's just like it's just like okay. Well, all right. I think that's a good time to end this, and we will be covering the next episode when it airs. So until next time, bye.
See ya.